What the freak? Good, better, best. Never let it rest until you're good is your better and your better is your best. Today we are making a little dish. It's basically, it's like, it's ramen noodles. It's shrimp ramen noodles that we're frying. You're frying the dry noodles. You're just frying it dry right now until all of it gets like a golden brown or a dark golden brown. So we have the stove on a medium to high heat. Yeah, we have the stove on medium to high heat. I've already went along and did the shrimp and seasoned them. So here, this is what the shrimp look like. I already pre-seasoned them and things. So this won't be added in until almost the last part of the dish. So you just put that to the side. So right now, we're just waiting for this to get golden brown. Yes. What I'm also going to be doing is you can put some seasonings in here, but you don't want to do that until like the next shot. So once we come back from this portion, we will go back. We will start adding in the ingredients. All right, we are back. So let me turn this on. So we are going to go ahead and add in the water. Just gonna add just a little bit of water, not too much. And we're going to let that cook just like you would do regular noodles. We're going to let it cook. 1 second. We're going to let this cook, and we're going to just keep adding the water in slowly. Probably quarter of a cup of water. And this is when you can now add your seasoning. So, because I'm adding shrimp to this, and because this is the shrimp noodle flavor, or supposed to be the shrimp noodle flavor ramen noodles, we have the package here, the packs here. So we're gonna add these. So don't throw these away. You wanting to add these, you can add one of them now, and then save the 3 for the next step in the process. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add the 1 pack now. And I'm saving the rest of them for the next step. If you feel like the noodles are starting to stick to the pan, you're wanting to add just a little bit more water on that side. Keep stirring it. Don't worry, they all will cook. They all will get nice and soft and, you know, cook. But it's the smokiness that we want, that we're trying to get from the actual pan, because it's a different flavor of the noodles. You never had flavor of noodles. All right, now that you see that the water has evaporated into the noodles, you can add some more in if you feel like your noodles are not. If you feel like your noodles are not soft enough, you can add some more in there. And you can also start adding your seasonings in here. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to add some pepper in here now. Adding some pepper. I'm going to add some basil in here. Oof. All right. If you want to make it spicy, you can make it spicy. Some people like spiciness. I kind of don't. Just add not even a tablespoon, like a pinch of spice in there. The next thing that we're going to add is stir all this up first. I think it needs something. I think it's missing some, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna need some water like right here. Okay, so we're gonna add the rest of this water in. Add the rest of that water in. Some of the things are not cooked too big. So you want it to be loose. You don't want it to be big. You want each each piece to be kind of like flowing, just like you see here. You don't want big pieces. You want smaller pieces. So you crumble it up before you put it into the pan. Crumble it up. So you also can add in some cheese at this moment. You can add in some garlic powder, some onion powder. You can add some basil. You can add some lemon powder. If you're doing, ramen noodles come in 3 different flavors. I think they come in more than 3 different flavors. This is good for chicken, beef, and pork. So basically, it's the same step, but you're just substituting the meat portion. Like I said, I'm doing the shrimp ramen noodles, so I'm going to be adding the shrimp onto this. You can do the chicken portion and do some chicken. You can do some beef with this, or you can just do it plain and just, create your own with your different seasonings. So it's a meal that definitely can work in any direction. If you're vegan or vegetarian, you definitely can use you can do that as well, and just add a ton of vegetables into this, because the noodles will fill you up. The noodles and the vegetables will fill you up. Me personally, when I make this, and I don't make this a lot, but when I do make it, oh my God, I make not this big of a pot, but I make like a smaller pot, and the whole pot is gone. Like, seriously, it's so good. It is so good. So, what we're gonna do now is get 4 eggs. I'm going to grab out 4 lovely eggs. Actually, we're gonna add a stick of butter, a half a stick of butter in there. Because butter gives everything flavor. I'm gonna add a half a stick of butter, and I know, guys, I know you're gonna say, you're gonna be saying this. Why are you seeing my stomach and not my face? Look here. I want y'all to actually see what I'm cooking. And I know y'all are looking at all of this down here. I actually want y'all to pay attention to this. That's why I try to make it a way that y'all don't see my stomach and y'all see exactly what I'm cooking. But I wanted to get the whole pan so y'all can see everything. So I apologize for that. But it's the reason behind why I did this. I want y'all to actually see what I'm putting into the pot. Damn! You can add it if you want to, but in this one, I'm not doing that. Okay? So, I'm going to get 4 eggs. 4 eggs, people. 4 eggs. And I'm going to crack them and put them into the mixture. So the first egg, okay, so that's the first egg going in. Okay, and then the second egg, and don't place them all in one area. Surround, put them in different areas around the food, because you don't want them all in one area. Last one, third one. And guys, before you say anything, no, this is not my recipe. I was taught this recipe off of YouTube from a lovely chef, or I think she's a chef, isn't she? No, well, she's a cook. She's a stay-at-home mom that she created some recipes. Her name is what is her name? I know I call her the cussing chef. I definitely will try to put her link at the bottom of this because I don't want to take the credit for this. I just revamped it to my specifications, and you guys can too. You don't have to add the egg. You can, move on without the egg. But I like to add the egg. The egg gives it, it binds everything together. Alright, so we then added the egg, and we're just going to go ahead and stir it around until the egg is completely cooked through. And then in a separate pot, which we have over here, a separate pot, we're going to add the shrimp into that pot. And then that pot is going to cook the shrimp. And then once the egg mixture over here is done, we're going to add the shrimp into this pot. So right now, we're going to wait until this finished cooking, and we will be back with the final step of the process. Well, next to the final step of the process. Alright guys, we are back. So now we're adding the shrimp into the pan. And it's not going to take that long for these shrimp to cook. We decided to go ahead and add a vegetable to our pot over here. So I got some broccoli and some, oh my god, what that is called? Cauliflower. I forgot what I was eating. I got some cauliflower on the pot right here. Waiting for that to boil, and then we're going to go ahead and add that in. I was going to do some fried cauliflower, but I just don't feel like doing the whole process of getting it fried. So we're just going to do some boiled cauliflower, and we're going to add that to our side. We can add it to our side dish. We don't actually have to add it to the pan. We can add it to this. We can have a side of cauliflower, and I think that's what we're going to do. So we're going to wait for these shrimp to go ahead and cook up, get a little pink, and then we're going to go ahead and add it into our pot right here, and then we'll be almost done. We're waiting for the egg to cook all the way through. You want to continue moving this. Give it maybe like 5 seconds by itself, and then come back and continue to move it. You don't want it to stick or burn. And then once you know that the eggs are finished, you should already know the eggs start to, the whole entire thing starts to puff up like an egg. It starts to get a little sticky at the bottom, but all you do is just scrape at the bottom and flip over, and then it'll break up. So that's what's happening here. It's getting a lot puffy actually. If you guys can see, it's getting a lot puffier. Let me put this down. I don't want to break my camera. But yeah, as you see, it's getting a lot puffier. And that should be maybe another actually maybe less than a minute. And then that will be already done. And then if you look in the pot already, the shrimp are almost done. It doesn't take long for the shrimp to get done. So once all this gets completed, I will be back with the final and last. So we are back. So we're going to go ahead and add in our shrimp, which is the final step of this process. Our shrimp is completed. It has did its frying process on the other pan. So we're going to go ahead and sprinkle our shrimp over there. Sprinkle it all over. No bites without a piece of shrimp. A little slippery side of the see this it. Oh my god, this shrimp is okay. Shrimp there, shrimp there. And every part of it has shrimp. Yeah. And at this part, I'm adding shrimp, but if you guys took my advice, you are making something totally different. You can make this recipe exactly the way you want it. It fits your diet. You don't have to use the shrimp if you don't want to. You can use chicken, beef. You can do a whole vegetarian dish with just a ton of vegetables. Unfortunately, like I said, I'm adding the shrimp. And the last thing you want to do is rip open the last 3 packs, and you want to sprinkle that on top of the shrimp and the noodles, and go ahead and stir that in. That way when your family comes and gets their plate, they have some shrimp in every piece, every bite that they have. You can do the ones that the pillable shrimp, or you can do the ones like this one. This looks good, tastes good. Oh my God, it's amazing. And it fills you up. And for only 99 cents, it's like 4 packs of shrimp. 4 packs of noodles. And each noodle was like 79 cents or 99 cents, depending on how your supermarket sells them. And the shrimp, I got them from the seafood section. It was $1 per shrimp kebab, and I just peeled off the shrimp kebabs. It's like 5 of them on each kebab, and they were like $1, so I got like 5 of them. So that's like $5 plus this. You're like a $10 meal for a family of 4 or a family of 5. This definitely can feed probably more than that. Probably like probably a family of 5. I'm gonna just say a family of 5. But yeah, so try it at home. See how you like it. Comment below if this worked for you. Comment if you want any more videos. Trust and believe there's some new videos coming soon. It's just a time issue trying to get everything worked out with the other people I'm trying to do the videos with. But yeah, guys, as I always say, good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good is your better and your better is your best. Have a blessed day, and I will see you on the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Hope what I do helps you in your day-to-day life. Love ya. Mwah. Bye.